Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video. I went through all my fragrances and I realized that I have about at least 6 fragrances that are in the budget friendly side and are also smelling delicious. And I wanted to share with you guys which ones they are. I have 6 so far. If I acquire more, I will be posting more. But so far, these ones are the ones that I am really crazy about and that I have been using. And we're gonna start with, I think I already made a video about this one, but I wanted to share with you guys again. These are perfect for the summer. This is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Together. This one fragrance, I think I remember describing it to you guys, is the type of fragrance that people here in California, at Newport Beach, California, smell like. And I kept going and going around as to what this fragrance reminded me of, and I realized, oh yes, it reminds me of those days when I used to go to the mall and walk into Abercrombie & Fitch and find out that it smelled like this. And it smells good. I mean, it's not a bad fragrance. It smells really good, very fresh, and oh, I love it. It's very much in your lighter side, so it's not overpowering, but I find it absolutely delicious. I got this fragrance, I think, from Ross for like $20, $19.99. It is good. It wears a little bit thin. It is very fruity, very aquatic, like very, it's got very little florals, but the ones that it has there are like, you know, very light. So it's a very light, very sheer fragrance. I absolutely recommend it. And I think this one is the strongest one of that First Instincts that they have. I am not, you know, absolutely sure, but I think it is. It's really delicious, and like I said, you can find it at Ross. You can even find it on one of those places online where they sell the fragrances that are discontinued. I'm not sure this one's discontinued, but I think it is. But you can still find it, and I found it very cheap and I love it. And the second one is another one also that I have spoken to you guys about in other videos. I love this fragrance. I feel like this fragrance really is underrated because I don't hear much about it, and I feel like it really should be talked about. It's from Juicy Couture. It's called Hollywood Royale, and this little bottle is so good. It's actually my fragrance of the day, so I'll be spraying a little bit more of it now. And this fragrance, it doesn't say in the notes, I don't have the notes in front of me, but I read them because I wanted to know exactly what is in there. But it doesn't say anything in the notes of it being like tonic or anything. However, this to me really does smell a little bit like tonic. I don't know if it's because the mixture of those fruits with those florals, or what is it about, but it settles down to the mid notes of something a little bit more like tonic. Like it's not like a milkshake or anything, but it's just a little bit slightly like tonic right there, and it's maybe just a wonderful, beautiful blend of the fruits have already made a bit of a dent. I love this fragrance. I'm always wearing it, and I absolutely recommend it. I paid like $15 for this, and it's only like about, I think, an ounce, 1.3 ounces. So it's, you know, I'm definitely gonna buy another bottle just in case it was to, you know, completely disappear. I would have another one. And we're gonna move on to DKNY Be Delicious Fresh Blossom. Oh my god, this fragrance is, I describe this fragrance as something adorable. It's just really, it's adorable. It's let me see if I can spray a little bit of it. Oh my goodness, this one really is adorable. I feel like this fragrance, I mean, all the fragrances that I see are definitely going to fall into the whatever age you wanna, you know, wear it. It's fine. I mean, they're not like too bubble gummy or anything, but this fragrance, I feel like I can see it on someone a little bit older, like maybe in their 20s or right in there. because this one is really adorable, but is very flirtatious. It's adorable. I don't know how to describe this one as other thing than adorable. It smells a lot like apple and pear, and of course you have your good dose of fruits in there, like some kind of a yeah, definitely apple, and it's going to be like a little grape. I don't know, maybe the mixture of them, but it's really good, and I paid like maybe $12.99 for that one. And then the next one, this fragrance is Hearts and Daggers by Ed Hardy. This fragrance I did not want to buy. I felt like I didn't want to buy it because I felt like it was gonna be, I hadn't smelled it before, first of all, so I just went to the store and I saw it. It was going for $19.99. I'd never smelled it before. I was a little bit shy on getting it, but I went on to Fragrantica, I made my research, and everybody said that it smelled so good. So I went ahead and I gave it a try, and wow, I did not regret that one bit. I love this fragrance. It is so good, and it reminds me so much juicy fruit. You know, when I used to get out of school and I used to pop a couple of strips of juicy fruit gum, and it was so fruity and so juicy and so sweet. That's what it reminds me of, but it's done in a very subtle way, so it's not extra potent or extra sweet. It's not gonna be nauseatingly sweet or anything. Also, I smell a little bit of a maybe like cherry. It smells delicious, and I am just beside myself that I never actually heard of this fragrance before, and it's the first time that I really saw it there, and I saw it, and I just the whole art of the box really got my attention, and I think it was the reason why I ended up getting it, because it just caught my eye, and I am so glad I did. And it's once again Hearts and Daggers by Ed Hardy, and you guys should just run and get it because it was also very cheap, like I said, like $20. And then I have one that I am super excited about. Oh, this one, it's kind of a cheap, you know, because this is a piece of plastic, something that you would put on a doll or something, but this thing smells so good. It smells, I know the word Curb Crush would remind you of Orange Crush. Well, kind of like that, but in a grape version of it. None of that effervescentness of it or anything. Just really kind of like a grape soda sort of a thing. But also not very loud, not extra sweet or anything. And it's gonna be perfect because it's not like it was, I think it was like my least expensive one of all, because I paid like $11.99 for this fragrance, and it was a steal, and I really like it. I feel like this fragrance really would suit any age. Oh, I love it. I don't know why I haven't worn it much. I have so many other fragrances that it's hard for me. When you have 100 fragrances plus, it's hard for you to really kind of focus on one unless it's absolutely calling your attention, like Hollywood Royale from Juicy Couture does to me. But this one does, and I'm gonna be trying it out more, and oh, I love it. I think you guys should just run and get it. And like I said, you can find these fragrances, I think there are 2 different websites that I found that you can find it. You can just look it up online and find out they're gonna be different prices and everything, but the fragrances are gonna be the same. There are at least 3 websites that I have found, and the last one but not least, and I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but this fragrance, in my opinion, is Lolita Lampica Sweet. And this fragrance, in my opinion, is absolutely suitable for summer, even though it's on the stronger side. This fragrance reminds me so much of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I mean, if it's any fragrance here that it reminds me to it, it's going to be it. This is, and I don't own Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but I had a sample with me, and I wore it. I wore it so much I wore it. I had to trash that little tester, and it smelled so very much like this one. So as long as you don't overspray and you don't, you don't really overdo it on this one, you'll be fine. Let me spray it a little bit. It is on your bitter side, just like Lost Cherry, and I love the little heart-shaped cap. It's just beautiful. It's like it reminds me some kind of a Disney cartoon or something like that. The bottle is just adorable, and it's super I mean, it's like a dream. It's like the kind of stuff that you see at a, at a movie, like with the fairies and stuff like that. And it kind of smells like that too. It smells delicious. I wore this fragrance and it was like 90 degrees almost outside, and it was perfect. I didn't overwear it because you can definitely overwear it if you're not easy on the trigger with this one. But this one was perfect. And oh my God, I think I'm mixing the smells here. Hold on to me. Oh my God, no, it's this one. It smells so good. You will not regret it. And this one, I think I paid more. This one was my most expensive out of all of them. I think I paid like $30 for this one, and it's a tiny bottle, but you don't need much of it. And it's really delicious. Like I said, a lot like Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And oh my God, I think you're gonna just absolutely love it. And I will be making more videos, guys. I've been trying to get my hands on those Zara fragrances, and I think I'm gonna go this weekend and kind of look for a few, and I'm gonna make a video on whatever ones I find, because I've heard so many good things about them. They're so affordable, they smell great, and there are some that smell like dupes and stuff like that. And although I have the majority of my fragrances are way above $100, I would really like to get my hands on fragrances that are more affordable so that I can get those really beautiful scents for a lot less. Who doesn't want that, really? And I'm gonna be looking for fragrances that are a little bit more affordable, and also I will be, putting videos up about my fragrances that I have that are also not very affordable. So just to, give every fragrance its moment to shine. And if you guys have any of these fragrances that I just mentioned, let me know on the comments if you have them, if you enjoy them, or if you have other fragrances that would be good for summer that I haven't mentioned or anything. Put it on the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and comment. And please, I will be so glad if you guys got this. Please let me know in the comments if you haven't, if you love it as much as I do, and if you think also that it smells like Tom Ford. But I love it. So with that being said, you guys, thanks again, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.